Night Primetime.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
So the Eagles now, they'll be in great position here to start things out. They'll be led out by the final pick of the first round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Jackson looking to throw right away. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
It's Madden NFL 24, and the
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jackson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 62 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The Eagles send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
First down, Chicago.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing you know they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Aviators put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Good throw there. And I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And Gibson decides against bringing it out. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly. As 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Jackson, option right. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Play action. It's Jackson. Pass. And now a fumble. The ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They're already trailing here in this 1st quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson going to take this himself. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 9th play of the drive coming up. It's certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a bout of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. T.J. Watt, now 2 sacks for him already here in this 1st quarter of play. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's pulled in at the 32. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Pickup of 2 yards. First down, Aviators.
They run it again with Chubb. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. You look at this Eagle defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Aviators.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Chubb on the read option. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Here's the option. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. This will be play number 9 in the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jamison Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Aviators are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They go play action with Jackson. Hitting Mayer here on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And an Eagles first down.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he's got this down to the 35. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
False start, offense.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Jamison Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Jackson from the shotgun. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Oh, look at the juke. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Jackson to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3 yards to go.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
It certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
Jamison Williams out onto the field as his... He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Aviators.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Here's Chubb on the read option. Busts through the tackle. Touchdown, Chicago. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Aviators are pouring it on. Extra point try now from Dicker.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw taken in by Cooper here.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Jackson on first down. Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First down.
Throwing is Jackson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Michael Mayer.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Moody good with the extra point.
And that will cut this lead down to 25.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come to halftime after a very Well,
look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And the half will begin with a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's brought down.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. Second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, it's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Back to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Jalen Waddle
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Aviators take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now Jackson on second down. Looking for Cooper. That's complete.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now it's Jackson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Oh, what a move. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side is...
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Jackson's throw there complete to Myers.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
Throw caught by Mayer.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Meanwhile, Jackson's and this throw brought in here by Mayer.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. On 2nd down, here's Jackson.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
Now Jackson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Jackson now.
That's to Mayer, the tight end.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Jackson's going to keep it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Lamar Jackson.